What's up, guys? Just out for a little easy run after the marathon. First run back, and just couldn't pay me to stay inside on a day like today. When I get back, want to give a quick recap on the race and talk about my goals for 2018. Whoa, that's a little beady. What's up, guys? Wanted to take a few minutes to talk about how the Houston Marathon went and some of my goals for 2018, both for running and for this YouTube channel. So, let's get into it. The weather on race day morning was perfect. Perfect. It was like 35 degrees, maybe 7 miles an hour, enough to knock down the humidity. Typically, I don't feel the altitude advantage coming from 5,000 feet going down to Houston, home-ish area, 300 feet. Typically I don't feel it because the humidity kind of trumps everything and you feel like crap no matter what. But the weather was amazing. We stayed at a hotel maybe half a mile from the start, and so we got to wake up and take our time, eat breakfast, have some coffee, and then walk over to the start line. Dropped our bags. Was a little surprise in my bag. Come back to that later. Drop our bags and then hang out for a little bit before making our way down to the start line. My goal for the race was to run 2:45. My last marathon I ran in 2013 and I ran 3:20. I ended up walking those last 2 miles of that marathon, but I felt kind of fit from my half-ass training, and my goal was to go for 2:45. Just kind of a shot in the dark, really. The start was super exciting, and then after about a half mile I caught up to some of my old college running buddies and I stayed with them for 10 miles. At that point I tried to start to get back on that 2:45 pace since I was falling off a little bit, and then at the half marathon mark I was back at 1:22:37, so spot on marathon pace. That pace that I was running to kind of get back on 2:45 pace, I just kept that up, and really for like the next 8 miles. Felt surprisingly good at 20 miles. Then with 3 miles to go, I told myself, okay, you don't need to be conservative anymore. So I stepped on the gas a little bit just to see what I could do, and ran my last 3 miles under 6-minute pace, which felt pretty cool, you know, cruising through downtown Houston at super fast pace. Crossed the line at 2:42 and 50 seconds, which was a big surprise to me. Pretty proud of that. I think I could go a little faster, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So went back inside George R. Brown Convention Center, grabbed my job bag, which was thankfully still there because it had an engagement ring in it, and I went back to wait for Sophie. We got her stuff, and then we had some breakfast, and then we went back outside to Discovery Green, where my family was, where her family was, and I asked her to marry me, and she said yes. So Soph and I are engaged to be married. So just finished my first run back today. It felt really good for the first 20 minutes, and then it was like I went back in time and started cooling down for the marathon. It felt kind of crappy the last couple minutes, but as to be expected when you race 26 miles. So no worries, gonna take the next 2 weeks super easy, and then I'll start trying to get back on plan for 2018. Speaking of, I got some big plans for 2018. Really excited to share that with you. I signed up for all the local NAR Runners races, and I'm super pumped for that. That is the Quad Rock 50 miler in May, the Never Summer 100K in July, and then in September it's the Black Squirrel Half, and then the Blue Sky Marathon in October. After that, while I'm not planning that far ahead right now, what I'm thinking is that I'll take some time off the trails and then kind of refocus and re-gear and get back into some of the road training to prep for California International Marathon in December. So to prepare for these fun summer races, I thought it'd be super cool to head back down to Texas and try and set the fastest known time for the Lone Star Trail. You've probably never heard of the Lone Star Trail. It's a 96.5 mile trail, kind of going through the Sam Houston National Forest around the Conroe area. I'm not exactly sure where it goes, but I think it'd be super cool, and I've got some friends that are gonna join me, and we're gonna try and do it in less than 40 hours. But I will still be super pumped if we do it in 48 hours. In fact, I'll be super pumped if I can finish that 96 mile trail. So that's the plan for March, and then April, a buddy and I are gonna head down to Zion and take a crack at the Zion Traverse, starting super early in the morning, probably finish it at the 37 mile mark, because he tells me that's just like super epic place to finish, and super excited for that. Would like to maybe possibly make a like a long video production out of that, kind of document the trip. I think that'd be super cool. And but I'll talk about my goals for the channel in a minute. After April, race in May, 50 miler in Horsetooth Mountain Park. In June, I really wanted to do a fast packing trip up on the Never Summer course. I think it'd be super awesome to do half the course, 30 miles on say a Saturday, and then camp in maybe one of those yurts up there. And then Sunday, finish the course. It would give me a good chance to get lots of footage for a short film that I could hopefully make about the course, about the race. It'd be really easy if I knew more videographers / runners up here that could help me out with that, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So this channel, what's this for? Why am I talking to you guys? Well, I really like the YouTube platform, and I want to make more informative and entertaining content. So started off 2018 telling myself I was going to do a video a week, but I'm pretty sure I'm already behind on that. So let's change that to maybe a video every 2 weeks. I'll definitely keep the shoe reviews coming. Those are a blast to make. Maybe I'll do some vlog style stuff, but I probably need to do more interesting stuff to justify vlogging it. We'll see. Other than that, like I said, I have a couple good opportunities to make some longer productions, and I want to do at least one like quality long video this year. I'd feel super proud of myself, super accomplished if I could make a really quality video and be proud to share it. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. Thanks for watching. I'll take other opportunities to ramble on about racing and training, but thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.